Hey everybody, welcome to Rudimentality's Root How-Tos. My name is Mike Brown, and today we're going to be talking about the claw. I mean, traditional grip. Let's get started by taking a look at how to hold the stick in traditional grip. We're going to begin by shaking out our hand to make sure it is nice and relaxed. Notice how our fingers curl. We're going to take advantage of that natural shape to stay relaxed within our grip. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to pinch the stick between our thumb and our hand, and we want to be sure that about a quarter of the stick is sticking out the back, while 3/4 of the stick is sticking out the front. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to curl our ring finger and our pinky finger together so that the stick rests on the cuticle. Next, we're going to curl our pointer finger over so that our thumb and our pointer finger are connected. We always want that point of contact. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to relax our middle finger and just let it sit there. It doesn't really have much to do within this grip. Our major points of contact are going to be the inside of our pointer finger, the squeeze in our thumb, and where the stick rests on our ring finger cuticle. When we go to play or rotate, we want to mimic opening a door. So if I just squeeze here, you can see that the stick rotates around my arm. Now the first couple times you do that, it might kind of hurt your thumb bone or your hand because you have to build up the dexterity to be able to squeeze there. So go ahead and curl all my fingers around and do the same motion. Notice how it's kind of staccato right now. I'm just trying to be sure that I am rotating and not lifting. The next thing we need to be aware of is keeping our thumb straight and not locking it down. Notice when I push my thumb down, it flexes this muscle. That causes tension that will slow us down. Conversely, I want to keep my other 4 fingers curled, because if I push like this, notice how my knuckle locks out. That implies tension. I want my fingers to be curled while my thumb stays straight. And when I start playing, I'm feeling contact in multiple points of my hand. The main one is on the inside of my pointer finger. The next one is right here where I squeeze the stick with my thumb. The last one is where the stick rests on my ring finger. A fourth point of contact that's very important is where my thumb and my pointer finger touch. I always want to feel that. And the reason I feel contact on my ring finger a lot right now is I'm playing very staccato because I'm working on my rotation. When I start to play a little bit faster, I'll be able to pull my fingers back and rely more on the rebound. So now that we've talked a little bit about how to hold the stick, let's talk about how to actually play. So playing position, just like with our right hand or our match grip hand, we want the beads to be centered. We want about 2 fingers worth of space between the rim and the stick. And then our rotation point is actually going to be our forearm, and we're going to rotate like this. We talked about the fulcrum being right here. On our right hand, our fulcrum is in our pointer finger and our thumb. On our left hand, our fulcrum actually has 2 points. So our right hand, we rotate with the wrist. Wrist leads the motion. Same thing happens with traditional grip in our left. And it's okay if our arm moves a little bit. We just don't want to go straight up and down. It's okay if it wiggles because that's more relaxed. We want to go for an ergonomic approach. I have a slight bend in the back of my hand still, and my thumb is still straight. So now I'm going to use the same exercises to work on my traditional grip that we use to work on match grip. So first we've got our double stops, making sure that our hands are rotating correctly and staying nice and relaxed. Notice I'm still watching my hands, making sure the motion is correct. Now we also have 8 on a hand. And then we've got singles. And the whole time I'm practicing those 3 motions, it's It's actually the same motion. My left hand is still rotating. I'm not lifting straight up and down. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm not squeezing too tight with my ring finger. Too much tension will choke the sound off, just like it would with the right hand. Thanks for checking out Rudimentality's Rude How-Tos. My name is Mike Brown, and here's a little something you can do with traditional grip.